There are good programming languages, there are bad ones, and then there are the cursed ones. This last category includes esoteric languages, which are basically the memes of the software development world, and PHP. I think esoteric languages are the most fun. Previously, I tried Pete, where your program looks like an abstract painting. Now I'm trying another one called Whitespace. Typically, programming languages ignore Whitespace, but the designers of Whitespace did the exact opposite. In this language, only Whitespace characters matter. The only meaningful characters are space, tab, and line feed. That's all. Since these are hard to show visually, I represent them as S, T, and L. These characters can be combined into commands. For example, tab space 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 means to add together two numbers. The commands operate on the stack. What's the stack? You can imagine the stack as a pile of numbers, and only the top of the pile can be accessed. The add command takes the top two numbers, adds them together, and puts the result back on top. Here is the push command. It puts any number on top of the stack. We can define numbers in the following way. They start with a sign, tab for negative and space for positive, followed by a sequence of spaces and tabs representing the number in binary, and ending with a line feed. So space tab line feed is the number 5, and the command space tab line feed pushes 5 onto the top of the stack. Let's see how the commands can be combined into a very simple program that adds 6 and 4. With 2 pushes, we place 6 and 4 onto the stack, then add them together. Using the print command, we output the top of the stack. Programs have to be finished with the end command. Here is how the actual program looks. This is what happens when I run it. Let's look at another small program that demonstrates how input works in Whitespace. It reads a number from the console and prints it. To read the number, we use the read command. The read command can't write directly to the stack, instead it uses another area where Whitespace can store data, the heap. The heap is a key value store where you can save values at different integer addresses. The read command takes the top of the stack and uses it as the address to store the number read from the console. That's why the program first pushes 0 onto the stack. Later, we can retrieve the value using the retrieve command, but first the address must be pushed. Then it prints the value and the program is done. Now let's look at one final example program. I could just write a hello world or something, but in my opinion, a good example should at least include a loop. I chose the following. Take numbers from input until a 0 is given, then print the sum. The first command pushes a 0 to track the sum. It will keep track of the sum throughout the execution of the program. The mark command creates a label SL, which can later be used as a jump target. Then the push, read, push, retrieve sequence reads the next input number onto the stack, just like in the previous program. The number is duplicated next. Duplication is needed because the following jump if 0 command consumes it. If it's not 0, the program continues with add to update the current sum. then jumps back to the start. This loop repeats 2 more times, each time adding to the sum at the bottom of the stack. Eventually, the programmer reads a 0, which makes it jump to the TL label. With the discard command, it drops the duplicated 0, which is unnecessary in this branch, and finally it prints the resulting sum. If you are interested in more weird languages like this, please drop a like and subscribe for more.